Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Crystal coming at you today with another makeup tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to really focus on brushes and what I like to use to apply my makeup. I am not like a person that likes to spend like a whole bunch of money on brushes. I will go to like Target, Morphe, get those brushes because I just feel like you have to just know how to use the tools and you don't necessarily always need expensive brushes. I have gotten expensive brushes before, and yeah, they do work nicely, but you can also make, you know, more affordable brushes work as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing what brushes I like to use, then stay tuned. All right, you guys, so in my last video, I used this brush, and this is a Real Techniques buffing brush. I definitely just used this yesterday, so it's not like clean, but it's a buffing brush. I really like using this instead of the beauty blender. I used to use the beauty blender all the time to put on foundation, but now in the summertime I would prefer to use this because it just makes the look of the foundation look a whole lot better. So I am going to prime my face using what I always use, my Smashbox primer. Y'all excuse my little tan line over here, like I just think it looks so weird. But I have literally been going outside a lot, so I am bound to get tan lines. Alright, so first what I've started doing is using concealer before I put on foundation. So I'm going to be using my e.l.f. products. I find that I reach for them a lot more now. This e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This has a satin finish and this is in the color Deep Chestnut. And I just apply this in all of my darker areas. Alright, and I'm going to let this dry down a little bit. And once it dries down, I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush. This is the square foundation brush. And I'm going to go ahead and blend this concealer out. And as I blend, I'm starting on the outer portions of the concealer and blending it out. And you don't want to press down too hard or the concealer will not keep its coverage. So you just really want to blend the edges out first and then work it into the middle. And now, in order to kind of blend this out a little more, since it has dried down more, I'm going to go in with that first brush that I talked about and buff out that concealer. And I'm literally just going to tap more so. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with some foundation, literally a little bit of foundation. Alright, so I'm going to mix cinnamon and latte in my e.l.f. foundations. The only thing that I have learned that I don't really like about the foundation is the pump. For some reason, it's like once you squeeze it, like it lets out a lot of product, and I don't really like that part of the foundation. But other than that, it's not really the foundation itself, it's just the pump. But I mix that foundation together, and I'm literally only going to take a little bit. I'm going to blend that out using my buffing brush. And now to set the liquid, I'm going to go in with my mineralized skin finish from MAC. This is in the color Dark, and I'm going to use this powder brush from Sephora and apply that all over my face. Under my eyes, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the color Deep Caramel, and I'm only going to put this under my eyes, and I'm not going to use a lot at all. And I'm going to take a little flat brush, and this is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH43 brush, and it's just a little flat brush, and I'm going to bring that down more. We'll put it under the eye more. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit and start just working on my eyebrows. So lately I have really been giving myself natural brows. I haven't been going to get anybody to do my brows. I've just been doing them myself, and I think they look pretty good. But I go in and use my NYX micro brow pencil, and I always start at the bottom. I'm going to take a break in my eyebrows real quick to go ahead and blend out this concealer. I'm going to go in with my foundation brush and blend out the edges so it's not as harsh. Alright, and then I'm going to set under my eyes using my Beauty Bakery flour powder. Whoa, that is a lot of powder. That is a lot of powder. I did not realize I was putting that much powder on. Okay. Goodness, that's a lot of powder. Alright. So we are not going to bake today, clearly. So I'm going to go in and wipe this from under my eyes and use my NC50 powder and get that powder from under my eyes, because that is a lot of powder. Alright, so I am not going to contour today, but I am going to bronze using, of course, my Morphe Phenom bronzer. And the brush I'm going to use for my bronzer is also a Real Techniques brush. This is the contour brush. And I'm going to go ahead around my face and contour. Well, bronze. Sorry, you guys. I'm like mixing words up today. Alright, now I'm going to go back in and finally finish my eyebrows. Alright, and I'm going to clean up under my brows using the same e.l.f. concealer. I'm going to use this small Real Techniques brush. This is the detailer brush. Now I'm going to go in with this Real Technique brush. I've had this brush for a while. It's pretty similar. I think this is a small contour brush. It's pretty similar to this contour brush. It's just a little more tapered. but I'm gonna use this to blend out that highlight under my brow. I'm also gonna go in and use a tad bit of my mineralized skin finish to kind of blend that line out, the harsh line. Because I do like a underbrow highlight, but I don't like it like extremely bright. Alright you guys, so now I'm going to add a tad bit more concealer onto my actual lid. And blend that out just to give me a little base for my eyeshadow. I'm not using primer today. I didn't really feel like using a primer, eyeshadow primer. I just want to use concealer, so yeah. So I'm going to be using one of my favorite palettes today, which is my Tati Beauty palette. I absolutely love this palette. And the first color I'm going to be laying down is the color at the bottom right here. It's Soothe. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH30. And I'm going to use this as my transition shade. Now when some people do their eyeshadow, they may use different brushes, but when I do my transition shade, I always use a fluffy brush because I feel like it just blends better and it lays the color down better, in my opinion. Alright, so I actually want another brown color that's not in the Tati Beauty palette, so I'm going to use one of my favorite palettes as well, the Morphe 3502 palette, and I'm going to go in with this brown color right here. Once again, these Morphe palettes do not have names, so I am so sorry. And I'm going to go in with more of a little, it's like a little more dense of a brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill 33 brush. I'm going to take that color and start building it up around my crease and the outer corner. So first we're going to pat the color down and then blend. Alright, and to deepen the color a little more, I'm going to go in with this brown in the corner right here in the crease using a JH40 brush. This is a Morphe brush as well. And I'm going to blend out this harsh line at the top. I'm going to go back into that Tati palette and use the color Soothe again towards the top. So now we're going to use concealer again and just take a little dab on each side. It's probably way too high. I don't know what the heck I just did. But I know my crease does not need to be all the way up there, but I have to make it work now. Okay, you guys, this look just turned into something else really fast. This is not what I was planning, but I'm gonna have to make it work. So I'm gonna go back in and kind of define around that area using that brown color right there and my Morphe palette. All right, and so now I'm going to go in with this sequin color in the Tati palette, well, sequin texture, and this is in the color Ritual, and it's a pretty like brown color. And I'm also going to go over top of that with the same color but in a metallic. Alright, I'm going to do a little wing using my NYX Epic eyeliner. And I need a mirror to do this, guys, so you may see my little Norvina mirror right here. Right, and now I'm going to use my Lash Paradise mascara and go in. I don't really want to put on lashes today, so this will have to do. Alright, and so now on the bottom lash line, we're going to go in using that Ritual in a sequin texture. And I'm going to use this Morphe pointed brush. And in the inner corner, I'm going to go in with Aura, and in the metallic, what do you call this? I'm like, in the metallic texture, and put it in the corner of my eye. Now we're going to go in on the bottom lashes and put us some mascara on. Once again, you might see my mirror, sorry. Alright, and now I'm going to set my face using my Urban Decay All Nighter. And I didn't want any blush on today, but I do want some highlights, so I'm going to go in with my MAC Show Gold. This is actually it's called an Extra Dimension Skin Finish. So it's not technically a highlighter, but that's what I use it as. And I'm going to take this brush and just put it here very lightly. Because it isn't a highlighter, I more so put it on like a powder, but just on the high ends of my cheeks. Now I'm gonna put a tad on my nose and down the center of my nose, on top of my lip, and my chin. And for my lips, I want to do more something a little natural, so I'm going to use MAC and Fresh Brew. And I need a new one of these, you guys. I am going to take my Chestnut lip liner, and I keep using Chestnut, you guys, because I need to go buy a new cork lip liner. But I'm going to take it a little. And I just don't want too much of this on. Alright, so now I'm going to go fix my hair and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, and this is the finished look. I just took the clips out of my hair and I actually just washed this hair the other day, so it's nice and fresh and soft and everything, and it's really cute. I think I don't have it laid down, but nonetheless I think it still looks cute. But this is just like a very simple look. I feel like it's very easy to do on a daily basis. Very neutral. You can wear it evening, during the day, whenever. Really cute. But I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Let me know if it was easy to follow. I tried to show you guys what brushes I use to achieve like my different eyeshadow and everything, and this isn't more of a detailed look. This is like a very simple look, so I feel like you guys should be able to catch on to this a little easier. You just really have to get into learning how to blend. If you watch me, you will notice I blend a lot. And that's because like you just have to blend the colors. You have to know how to hold the brush. Like if we're learning how to hold brushes so that you're not applying pressure, you don't want to hold a brush like a pencil. You want to hold it very lightly, which is why you may have seen me holding it like this a lot. And that's with any brush. The more pressure you put, the more the colors are going to blend together, but you don't want them to be muddy. So I think that I, did a pretty good job of showing you guys how to achieve this look. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.